Hey guys, Michael back here, and today I'm going to be bringing you some T29 gameplay, and the video name for this one is going to be called Hold Your Own, and it's going to be a double helping of gameplay, and the reason it's called Hold Your Own is because it's going to be two top tier battles in the T29, and one of them is going to be with the 90mm, the 90mm gun. Sorry for the yawning, I'm extremely tired. One of them is going to be with the 90mm, and the other one is going to be with the 105. And this first game that you're watching right now is not, I don't believe it's the last game before I get the 105, because you get the top turret before you get the top gun. And I can tell that it's not the top turret because one, it doesn't have those two kind of like storage boxes on the left and the right of the turret. At the same time, you still have 1,150 health. But that's besides the point. So we're coming up to the hill here on Himmelsdorf, and automatically, you know, we can't penetrate that AT. So we decide to start shooting the easy targets. So we put one in for 200 and something into the Jagdpanzer, and then we put one for 248, I think it was, and the T34, and then we finish him off. And this is where I realized, okay, well, we have the chance to win the hill. I'm in a T29. I could do this. And the 90mm on this gun is actually an extremely good gun. I guess right there in the back you saw that teammate, my own team already shot me in the ass. I guess he was trying to shoot this tiger. But so far now we're face hugging this tiger. And face hugging in the T29 is not normally recommended because of its weak hull armor. Well, relatively weak if you're top tier. Mind you, I am top tier, but against that tiger specifically, we didn't have all that weak of hull armor. But if he was using the top 88, the 88 L71, I think it is, he has 203 pen. So it would have, yeah, he would have gone through our hull real easy. But the IS finishes off that VK. Now we're going to be pushing down the hill. And at this point in the game, I was thinking Already was still alive, and then you see me turn my turret to the left, and I realized, never mind, he's not alive. So now let's go bully the other ones. And I don't think there's that many tier 7s left on the enemy team, if not any. And now we're going to be going after, I think, this captured KV-1. Yep. And he's going to have, he can't do anything to me unless you fire your premium rounds. Sorry for the excessive yawning. But unless he's firing premium rounds, I don't think he can do anything to me. So I'm just gonna go all in, because 240 alpha, 7.89 rounds a minute, and at the same, I don't understand how I do that though. I bounced off the side on it, but there we are. I ended up, for some reason, he's just as heavy as I am, or I think he's just as heavy as I am, but he ended up taking off my tracks, and we finish him off right there. And then this guy, easy damage. I almost ran into that Cromwell that I just passed by. I believe that was a Cromwell. Easy damage for the T29. This kind of game right here is, this kind of game is the type of stuff that you can get into, and this is the type of damage that you can do with the 90mm. And a lot of people underestimate the 90mm on this tank. But unless you're trying to fire, unless you're willing to fire some gold rounds, the 90mm is quite a good option on this tank. Yeah, it has 160 pen, rather than the 198 that the 105 has. But it's still, the 90mm on this tank is still a very, very valuable option. If you're willing to fire those extra 200 and I think 43 pen premium rounds. And you can see that I have 10 loaded in, but I didn't need to fire any of those this game. And I'm just really tired. I'm sorry, guys, or at least for whoever's watching. And now we're making our way across the field. And the good thing about this part of the game is I can explain to you the mobility of the T29. And you can see that the T29, it's not slow, but it's not fast. And with this ground resistances, and I was thinking right here, I'm thinking, ooh, I believe it's a Radley Walters that gets you the, I believe it's the Radley Walters medal that you get if you get 8 kills. And I was thinking Radley Walters medal right now, come on. But the Cromwells kill themselves by ramming each other. But the T29, considering its mobility and its ground resistances, it's truly a heavy. It's not the fastest tank, but it's not the slowest. It's a sluggish tank. And right now I'll see you guys in the next gameplay, and right there. Alright, now I'm back. And this game is going to be with the 105, is going to be the tank fully upgraded. You're going to truly see what the T29... and it's a very favorable matchup, this game. I think the only tank that I was scared of was that Tiger on the enemy team, but there's only a Tiger, and I think there was a T20. I think those are the only 2 tanks that I'm actually scared of in this battle. But I'm in a T29. What's to be scared of when you're in a T29? But this battle is going to show you truly what the T29 is capable of, and there's going to be a certain tank that underestimates the power of a hold down T29. And I believe the area that I'm going to be going hold down is either E1 or F1. I think it's just at the edge of E1 actually, if I'm honest. But and the thing with this tank is it teaches you maps. It teaches you areas where you can go hold down, because in a T29 the key to you winning the game is to get hold down. Because yeah, every tier, the tiers that you're gonna meet are like tier 6, and between tier 6 and tier 9. Tier 6s and 7s, they're gonna have a hard time. They're gonna go through your hull about 55-60% of the time. But if they start firing premium rounds, they're gonna butter your hull. They're gonna be going through your hull like a hot knife to butter. It's no effort at all. And the thing about the T29 is it teaches you to go hull down. And right here, I'm hull down. I've got this mound of rock in front of me that is keeping my hull hidden. And you'll see occasionally I'll turn my tank like right there. The only thing he could do to me was if he fired a premium round, and if you didn't see, I believe there was a red tracer there that ended up going by. But the only way he penned me was with the premium round, and he didn't even pen me for that much either. He didn't even pen me for 100 damage. I believe that was 86 damage. I think he hit me for. But right there, I don't know where that shot went. I led him pretty good. But like I said, we're in a hold down position right here, so they're going to be having an extremely tough time to digging me out of here. Especially if he's firing on the move like that guy was. And right there, you see there's a bounce, and I believe that was the Panther 2. Or not the Panther 2, the Panther that shot. Panther 2 is tier 8. Right there, another premium, or not another premium, right there was another shot that bounced. The turret on this thing is, tier for tier, the best turret in the game. It's an amazing turret. If this tank was in a if this tank was able to meet tier 10s, hold down tier 10 tanks would struggle penetrating it unless they were tier 10 tank destroyers firing premium rounds. Almost all tanks in the game, except for extremely high penetration tanks, such as, for example, the Jagdpanzer or the American E3 and E4. And even the 268, I think those are the only tanks that'll be able to reliably go through the front of your turret probably 8 to 9 times out of 10, because you do have the RNG rolls. But now you see me, I'm making a mistake, I'm getting out of my hold down position. So I figured, okay, well, now he's just going through my armor, so I'm gonna get back to my position. And right here, like I said before, I think he puts one more round into me. I think. I might be mistaken. Yeah, he puts one more round. I think he puts that round or the next round. You can see me looking around at the tank, like where where is he going in? Because he's not shooting at my, he's not shooting at the front of my hull. I know that because my gun's not even pointing over top of this rock, unless I back up. So, it was concerning to me as to how he was going through me. And then later in the game, I realized, like right here, for example, boom, he goes through me, and I decided to look, and he went through the upper part of my hull, just over top of the machine gun. But that's that. And look, even the side armor on this T29, I think it's 127 or 129 millimeters of side turret armor. They're struggling going through that, and this is where I say this guy underestimates the power of a hull-down T29. He shoots ricochets, and especially since there was already a bunch of my team here with me already, but driving out in front of tanks like that is a very bad decision. I ended up messaging that guy afterwards, telling him to not to underestimate the power of a hull-down T29. And you hear me keep saying hull-down T29 because this tank is truly monstrous at tier 7 if it is hull-down. Nothing. If I can put it into perspective, the Tiger, for example. The Tiger is one of the best tanks tier for tier in the game as well, except gun-wise, it has one of the best guns tier for tier in the game. It doesn't have that great of armor, and right here you see me, I'm deciding I wanted to go over that, but there's still 3 medium tanks, or 2 or 3 medium tanks still over there where I'm pointing the gun, so it wasn't that great of an idea. But anyways, back to the Tiger. It has... Well, if I'm to put it into perspective, if a T29 and a Tiger are on flat ground together, T29 nor the Tiger are hull down and they're just flat facing each other, the Tiger will win because of its DPM. The T29, yes, it will hit harder. It has, I think it has 90 more alpha, or no, 80 more alpha. The Tiger hits for 240, the T29 hits for 320. But if they're on flat ground together, the Tiger will win. But if the T29 can get into a hull down position, like I was there, the T29 will win 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10. Just because of that turret armor and that extremely beautiful punchy gun at tier 7. I don't know where that shot went as well. I think I led him a little too far. But now I'm going to be going around this corner towards the Panther. And I haven't done all that much damage. I've only done 2,400 damage. But it's the hull down nature of this tank, whereas I've blocked more damage already than the hit points of my vehicle itself. And right here I've decided to side scrape, but he's not even facing me. So I don't even see the actual point as to side scrape. But I believe I'm going to get the kill here. So... boom. No, it was the M4A3E2. It was the Easy 8 on our team that got him. Or no, not the Easy 8, it was the Jumbo that got him. But that's that for today's video, or this month's video. I'm not posting all that often. But that's for this month's video. I'm going to try and post more often. But I'll see you guys in the next game. And a review of this tank will be coming up soon too. Bye.